Grape Jelly here live. About to go down to the scene on the Navy Yard where the post-shooting of the shooting, which is tragic, you know. It's kind of crazy on a military base where, you know, there are guys that stand on the corner with AKs and AR-15s themselves to allow this type of thing to happen in the nation's capital. I've been living all my life. So the intent of the men who are doing this injustice is unknown at this time, but it's very unfortunate that 12 died today. Hopefully that will be the end of this. Traffic has been rerouted in every single way here today. We're here live where it seems as if they are unable to catch the two other culprit suspects who have been allegedly associated with this. Looks like everybody's been evacuated from the premise. Right now, what you are witnessing is the people evacuating the premises through a long, hard day of wondering what they're going to make it through today. They are just lucky to be alive at this point. And I am happy for these people and sad for the 12 people who lost theirs today, as well as for their families. I'm so glad you all made it out safely. God bless you. All righty. Take care. It could be any one of these guys.
To do with his psychological state of mind. They do believe that it had to do with that, but of course they're investigating the circumstances surrounding that. And also interesting, in a police report, his father noted that he suffered from PTSD after being involved in 9/11 rescue efforts. He had several run-ins with the law, which
he mentioned it as well when talking to police, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That he identified himself as someone who struggled with memories of 9/11 and emotional, somewhat kind of an emotional impact on him from it. So this was a common theme for him.
Right, and you look at, I mean, he had 3 times where he was arrested. 2004, arrested for shooting out the tire of another man's vehicle. 2008, cited for briefly jailed for disturbing the peace in Georgia, and then arrested again in 2010 for discharging a gun in public in Fort Worth, Texas. He was never charged in that case. But when you piece this together, you put the full picture together, that question mark still remains. How did he pass 2 security clearances in the past year?
complete list of the victims here that just came down. We are learning more and more about these victims. More like victims like Kathy Gardy. She's 62 years old. She's pictured here with her 94-year-old mother who she cared for before she passed away last year. We know that Gardy was a daughter, she was a mother, she was a wife, she loved animals, and she also loves hockey. And as the day goes on, we're going to learn even more about these victims. I'll tell you, I am standing right outside of National Stadium. I want to give you a live look as to what the scene looks like here. The fans are arriving for this game. We just had a moment of silence here at Nationals Park. And they paid tribute to these victims that we just named here. The flags are flying at half-staff. We know that the team will be wearing special jerseys, patriotic jerseys, to honor these victims. I had a chance to speak to some of these fans walking in through the gates. Again, this game was postponed yesterday because of the events, and no doubt they are walking in here with these victims on their minds, and they all admitted that the start of this game with that moment of silence would be emotionally heavy, but they say they would have it no other way. Jake?
All right, Renee, thank you so much.
Yesterday, Nat Stadium was a staging area for families. Today, a couple minutes ago, the first pitch thrown out there, not too far from where we're standing. And, you know, the shooting at the Navy Yard have left so many wondering specifically about security.